person served the longest time as mayor of Lansing? Well, Ralph Crego, who served for 18 years. His daughter, Joanne Crego Hacker, has some vivid remembrances of those days. Joe was graduated from Sexton High School and Michigan State University, and later served as assistant to the Dean of Women at Michigan State. Joe, tell us a little about your father as mayor of Lansing.
I'd be glad to. In 1936, my father, Ralph W. Crego, was first elected as an alderman from the 2nd Ward in Lansing. He remained on the council and became president of the council. He had a grocery store at the corner of Allegan and Logan, and at one time he had another grocery store on Saginaw Street, but said he couldn't run the two stores and be in two places at once, so he sold the one on Saginaw Street. And on December 7th, 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and President Roosevelt declared that the Second World War had begun. Sam Street Hughes was mayor at the time and was called back into the Navy. My dad, who was president of the council at that time, became acting mayor and was elected mayor in 1942. He served almost to the end of 1960, the longest time anyone has served this community as mayor, almost 18 years, as we said. He was also on the Ingham County Board of Supervisors, and he was president of the Michigan Municipal League at one time. During his tenure as mayor, a new city hall was built, 4 new fire stations, and numerous park buildings. The State Journal called his term of mayor the most progressive and dynamic in the city's history. We've had remarkable growth in programs, but also sound fiscal management, which has kept Lansing free of fiscal debt, they said. At one time, he was called to New York City to receive an award for Lansing having a AAA credit ranking. He was on television, which was new at the time, and we saw him. They called him Mayor Crego from Lansing, Michigan. My twin brother David and I were in West Junior at the time, and we were on a committee to form a new student council. Dave won as president, and I as vice president, and Mother said she'd have to stay home and take care of the rest of us. I earned a BS in social work at MSU in 1951. Ted and I were married in the fall, and I got a job, and I couldn't get a job in social work because I had to have a car, and we were lucky to be able to afford one car. So I got a job in the records office in the administration building at MSU. After a few weeks, the assistant dean of women saw me there and asked me to be her secretary, so I moved up 3 flights. It was a fun job because the fraternities and sororities had to register their parties with me, and I knew most of them from having just left college. I worked there for 3 years, but finally quit to start a family. We had a boy, Tom, and 2.5 years later, a girl, Lori. Besides being a wife and mother, though, I devoted most of my time to volunteer work. Some of the positions I've held, I've served on the board of directors of the Michigan Children's Aid Society, Family and Child Services Agency, Legal Aid Society, Urban League Executive Committee. I was co-founder of the Urban League Guild, chairman of the first 2 black and white balls, the United Negro College Fund, Capital Area United Way Executive Committee. I'm a past president of the Lansing Area American Red Cross. I'm a founder and director emeritus of Camp Highfields. I was on the executive committee of the Women's Symphony Association. I was president of Kappa Alpha Theta Local Alumni Chapter. I was president of Sparrow Hospital Guild, president of the Junior League of Lansing. I'm running out of breath here. Tri-County Award for Volunteerism, Voluntary Action Committee, the Greater Lansing Foundation, the steering committee for the Michigan Historical Museum Odyssey 2000. I am a Distinguished Alumni Award from Sexton High School and a Council of Elders in People's Church.
Marvelous. Joe, you've lived a full, very interesting life. Thank you for sharing some aspects of life with the mayor as the mayor's daughter and the role of a volunteer in Lansing. We very much appreciate your time and insights. Thank you.